Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you to the third module of the LinkedIn Mastery course and get excited because we're going to actually talk a little bit about content today and how you can generate content in your sleep while you're on the beach in Jamaica.
That's right, content all the time. Now, I'm going to show you my favorite tool that I have discovered, and it starts with this account, this website right here, which is called Buffer. Now, Buffer is very similar. So if you go into Buffer,
so buffer.com,
buffer.com, and what Buffer is it's very similar to like a Hootsuite, but I think it's a little bit better. And the best part is it's free. So what we're going to do is we're going to start here where it says try Buffer for free, and you can log in with your Facebook account. Yeah. So we're going to log in with a Facebook account that we're already.
We're borrowing this this other person. He gave us permission. This guy Alistair Trout gave us permission to display this on his account. So we're going to use Alistair's account.
That's
today.
right.
Yeah.
So now, if you notice right here, it gives you the option use my Facebook profile or use my Facebook page. You probably want to use this because most likely you have a business that's been set up. So you're going to use that, continue as Alistair, although yours won't say continue as Alistair. And for this, you're going to want to go to public because you want your post to be seen by the widest amount of people possible. And, you know, you can choose what you allow. We're just going to choose to allow everything. And there it is. So now we are tied into...
Voila!
And we're going to use this right here. And... it says here it's not
possible. You don't have an email tied to it. That makes sense.
Now what we need to do is we need to set up an email that is attached to this. And
so I'm just going to use one of my emails, even though just for the purpose of the demonstration, you probably will be able to just use your Facebook account.
Do not use Justin's email.
Yeah, do not use my email to set up your account. Go ahead and click Get Started there.
Here we go. Ta-da!
And
all right, so now we're in Buffer. What have we just done? What have we done? Well, basically what we're doing is we're connecting a methodology to create ways to share content on your different pages. And if you notice, you can link other pages. Like you can link Twitter. Now, this is the most important thing right here: is you have to verify the email. Otherwise, you will not be able to use this. So
yes, you want to just go in and verify your email. You'll get an email that comes in very quickly. So in this case, if I can remember the password for this account, which is not one that I use very often, but you can watch. Let's see how many times it takes me. I'm gonna get it. Look at that. Just oh, I thought I had it on 2. Oh wait, what? A 2-step verification.
Okay, now for those of you who do not have 2-step verification, good idea to get it. 2-step verification obviously makes your accounts even more secure. And here is the 2-step verification code. Trust this browser. Trust.
And there we have it. Getting in that account. And now I should have an email. There it is. Welcome to Buffer. I can click on download the browser extension. I really just want to verify the email, which did that come in separately?
Yeah, actually, try sending it again.
It might be in the junk box. So let's check the junk box.
Actually, I had a earlier when I set this up for somebody, I had to do it twice. So go back to the Buffer tab and hit resend.
We're doing this live, everybody, so, you know, when things come up, we just have to deal.
But this is real world, man. This is like the type of stuff that you'll have to deal with. So there you go.
Verify your email address. Click verify.
So just for the record, you may have to hit verify again. Okay, great. You're verified. Perfect. So this is step 1 of what you're going to do. And obviously right here, you can connect here. I'm going to make this bigger so you can see it. But right here, you can connect your Twitter account, Instagram. I would definitely connect your LinkedIn profile and your Facebook page, bare minimum. Twitter is up to you if you use it a lot. I personally think Twitter is going the way of the dodo. So, you know, up to you. And you can even connect your Instagram, and there's even G+.
Caveat on Instagram, you cannot auto-post to Instagram, but what it does is it puts articles in your queue, which you're going to see this kind of demonstrated a little bit as we go forward in this training. But you have to manually basically paste the text into Instagram. So there's a manual process that goes with that. So it's easier to go with just like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter for now.
Right, and what we're doing is we're connecting. So you'll be able to again post while you sleep. So what is this? This is basically a scheduler. It's going to schedule automatically ways that you can post. Now the next part of this, the second part of what you want to do is you want to go to this.
The secret sauce.
The secret sauce is you want to go to Q, and that is with
Q,
3 U's.
U.
3 U's. And see where it says get started for free? Again, we're going to do that. And we've already signed up with Buffer, so we're going to sign in with our Buffer account, allow access, and the first thing you have to do is you have to create an account, right? So first of all, again, use the same email you just used, the one that is not Justin's.
I don't want to be getting a bunch of emails asking me to verify your accounts, okay, everybody?
So, all right, we're signing up, and then you're going to click this little button right here that says Buffer, allow access, and boom, there you are.
There we are.
Okay, so first of all, we're going to turn this on. That's the social profile we're going for.
And if we had Twitter and LinkedIn here, we'd also turn those on. For now, we're just going to turn that on.
All right.
And now this is the key here. We're going to select relevant interest categories for your profiles that are this is what's going to auto post on our profile. So
now a couple of notes about this. We're doing the free version of this, and with the free version, you only get 5 categories, and you can only post automatically twice in a day, which is more than enough. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to view all categories, and if you notice here, let's get this a little bit bigger so people can see this. But if you notice, what you're going to see is all these different sort of things that are might be relevant to your business. So like if you're an entrepreneur, do emergency services, whatever it is. I mean, most likely, whatever the category is, it's going to be worth it to you because the articles I find have been very, very good. I sometimes just look at my own timeline to see what I've been posting, and I become educated on what it is. So let's say that Alistair Trout is into filmmaking.
Or plastic surgery.
Well, he's into both, actually. So
I saw it here a second ago. Where'd it go? There it is, plastic surgery. But we're going to go look for filmmaking. So he's into filmmaking. So let's start with F, because we can actually just do a search. Let's just do that. Let's type in the word film, see what comes up. There we are, filmmaking. So we're going to select filmmaking as one of the relevant categories.
And then let's also look up
down here. It's put the one that I've selected. So we're only able to pick 5 categories
with the free version. If you pay for it, you get a little bit more, but the free version should be fine for you.
Okay.
And then next, let's look up movie and TV industries.
I think that's appropriate. Movie and TV industries.
And then maybe he's into like model airplanes. No?
Model airplanes.
Maybe,
What about
airplanes?
Model.
No
model. Maybe
How about
airplanes?
No.
Nope, it looks like
How about air?
Air in general.
Okay.
The hair, and hair, they rhyme, but not quite air. But you know what he is really into is plastic surgery, and so that one is going to come on. So we know that Alistair Trout likes plastic surgery and filmmaking and movies.
Obviously, you have your little sections here, and
scripting. Maybe he's into writing because he's a creative writer. He's a creative writer. And then finally, is there a directing one? Not necessarily a directing one, but we can kind of go through. There's a lot of categories here.
Yeah.
So there's a whole lot of stuff, and we can kind of find something that fits by kind of just scanning through. So I know he's not into meditation, so we can't go there, but we could look at like music production, metaphysical. I think metaphysical actually would work.
Why not?
So let's just, for the purpose of our example, we have filmmaking, movie and TV industries, plastic surgery, creative writing, and metaphysical, and we're going to click next. So we've selected 5 categories where this software will auto-post to the Facebook business page that we selected, and we are going to go forward on that right now.
Now, again, freemium version, you only get up to 2 posts. You can post 1 or 2 times a day. I would do 2.
So if you pay for it, you can post up to 6 a day.
But that's unnecessary for our purposes. I mean, really, 2 times a day is pretty good, especially.
That's really good.
Yeah.
And I think it's perfect. And well, the idea is you're kind of just demonstrating activity on your profiles so that you're not leaving them dormant. Because we want to make people engage with us, and this kind of helps that process.
Right, and so part of the deal with this is that when you're posting several times a day, it's like a constant reminder. Here I am. Hey, here's some interesting content that might be relevant to you or your business. It also sets you up as a thought leader since you are posting articles about this stuff. Now, the thing about Q. This is the, Buffer is the thing that's scheduling it. Q is feeding the articles into Buffer, which then puts it out to the social media systems. Now, the thing about Q is that they find the best articles online and they feed it into Q, which feeds it into Buffer. So the articles, like I said, the question then is what is the... can you be sure that the content is relevant to your industry? Like I said, I've been using it now for almost 6 months, and I am yet to find anything that doesn't feel relevant or good for my industry. So now that you're in Q, you don't really have to go here again unless you want to reestablish like different articles or different sections that you want to post. But I am going to show you...
Or if you want to upgrade, and this is just to show you what it looks like. So it is a monthly cost. I don't really think you need to do this, but if anyone's interested, they want more categories, they want this, you can upgrade. You might even want to email them because every now and then they offer, really good pricing. So you might even want to email them and ask them if they could do better because you might be surprised. They might come at you with a better offer. But that's basically what the pricing is. So after you set up Q, though, like Andros is saying, you can manage everything through Buffer going forward.
So and even above and beyond that, they have a plugin for Buffer. So if you're just on the net and you find an article that you like
on the net,
that
was a good movie. Sandra Bullock.
That's right.
1994. Maybe?
I love that.
I want to say 94.
So
if you haven't seen The Net, go check out that movie because I'm sure it holds up perfectly today. I haven't watched that movie in a long time.
So basically, they also have a plugin for Chrome. So you can, if you find an article that you like, you can post it. You can send it directly to your Buffer account from there, or you can just go into Buffer and you can do a post directly from there, and it'll send to all of this. Like I said, it's kind of like a Hootsuite, which is like it manages all your social media accounts in one place. They've also got apps that you can use. So if you take a picture in Buffer, it'll send it through your social media accounts.
And if you're gonna do Instagram, you really have to post through the app. So if you decide you want to tie Instagram into this whole thing, you're gonna post. You're gonna open up the Buffer app on your iPhone or Droid, and then it's basically going to open up Instagram. It'll copy the photograph of the article title over for you, and then it'll auto copy the text. You just paste it in there, and then you just add hashtags and post.
So what will happen is Alistair Trout now will have, like, look at this skeevy looking, scary
what a handsome
dude.
But he's very handsome.
He is very handsome, but I don't know. There's something about him that I just.
Yeah,
would you trust this out? Look at that. There's something going on there.
There's something going on
not
there.
right.
I don't know, but we met this guy recently, and he seemed like he's a fascinating character.
He is. But it's one of those things that if in the news reports when they're interviewing the neighbors, like would you expect that this guy would ever be a serial killer? He's the type of guy that you'd be like, oh, absolutely, hands down.
Usually you see it where they're like, no, I never would have thought that guy would do it, but then in this case, it's like, yeah, I actually warned everybody for years.
They never believed me. Okay, so I'm going to go to my company page, Star Child Interactive, and I'm just going to show you the types of things that I was talking about.
Ooh, like free webinar.
Yeah.
How about that?
Ooh, what do you know?
You guys are already in that program, so you don't need to attend that webinar.
So this is stuff that I've chosen through marketing and writing. And if you notice, it even hashtags it for me, which is really great. How to define your tone of voice and use it for marketing. Here is how to get content marketing to work for brands in boring spaces. Here is 11 common marketing mistakes and how to fix them. So this is 6 reasons to use video content for your job ads. I mean, obviously this stuff is kind of interesting. A lot of it doesn't go super far, and one of the reasons, and this is one of the caveats that you really have to look at, nobody really has seen these posts, and that is because by default Facebook will not put your content out very far if you're using a third-party system like like Buffer
or Hootsuite or any of them.
Right. So basically, Facebook doesn't want it to become an automated.
But LinkedIn does.
Yeah.
LinkedIn will put it out far, and I know this is a LinkedIn course, so LinkedIn will put it out there, and you set up your LinkedIn account the same way that we set up Facebook, and so go back into Buffer just to show them where they're going to add the LinkedIn account, since we obviously want to make that connection since this is LinkedIn.
So here you go, you hit connect more accounts, and there it is. You can do to a profile, which is your personal profile, or your business page. See that?
So you can actually post if you've created your business page inside of LinkedIn, you can actually post articles within there as well.
And we are going to show you how to do your business page in a later module. But so the question again is why? Why do I want to do this? Well, if you are continuously, so I'm going to go over to my LinkedIn account.
Yeah, and I will add that LinkedIn does not punish you for posting through a third-party app like Facebook does. So you will actually reach your whole audience with your articles. And so you're going into my LinkedIn account.
That's right.
But I'll take that. But I post with Q, and I think I post 3 times a day. I have a paid version of it. I got in on one of those lifetime deals early on, so and that's why I say email them, because maybe they'll if you.
But look at this. So 8 reasons a powerful brand will make you successful. This is posted directly from there. Have you noticed he's got 23 views on this post? So and
a lot, and some of them get quite a few likes. I mean, it depends on the article.
Here. 55 views on this post, and this is all stuff that's been posted automatically. So 40 people saw this post. That if you add all of these up, 56, 45. 42. Like, you add this up, this is several hundred people a month who are witnessing Justin Womack's name go across their feed. That's very valuable.
And this comes again back to the idea of the rule of 7, right? So before somebody's going to engage with me on a business relationship, they're going to want to engage with some kind of content 7 times. So by posting through Q and Buffer, at the very least, I'm building awareness around my brand. So this might not result in a sale. It's not going to result in immediate revenue generation, but it is going to result in people recognizing me. I'm building brand awareness around myself. Myself is the brand.
Yeah, that's right.
Example.
And when you have 4,000 followers, over 4,000 followers, those people, those numbers start to add up. If you only have a few hundred, it's not going to be as effective. So Justin's name keeps showing up, and I've actually had people who have said to me, "Oh my gosh, it looks like you're very, very active on social media."
Like your business partner. Wow, that guy's pretty impressive. Yeah, that's what they say to him.
That's right. That's right. So anyway, this is one of our little secret tricks that we use, and I suggest you use it. Again, this is free.
And we were debating if we were even going to share this because it's so top secret.
It's so top secret. Like we do this for all of our clients and charge them lots of money, but you guys get to see it for free. So anyway, first thing you want to do is you want to create a Buffer account. And the next thing you want to do is create a Q account, and that's Q.
And you don't have to tie your Facebook page. You can only do LinkedIn if you want to. So
that's right.
we just kind of showed you that as a little bonus, and because most of you have Facebook business pages, and you're in here to market your businesses, so why not use Facebook and LinkedIn?
But as you grow your network, and this number becomes higher and higher, more and more people are going to see the content that you are going to be creating. And of course, you could always, put your own content up here that's just outside
and
of
I do that too.
Yeah.
So if we have a video or something like that, I'll put it up on YouTube, and then I'll put a link to the YouTube video through LinkedIn, because you can't, on LinkedIn you can put images, but you can't put videos. However, you can upload a video to YouTube, and then you can put a link to the YouTube video that way. So that's kind of a workaround if you want to share a video on LinkedIn.
So this week's assignment, one of them is to create your account in Buffer and Q, and hook this up so you can start posting on a regular basis, and then you'll be super active on social media without you having to do a thing.
And then we're gonna talk. We're gonna be adding a video here shortly on influencers too, on how to connect with influencers, why they're important, what influencer marketing is. And we're gonna that'll touch a little bit. I mean, we're gonna focus on LinkedIn, but we'll talk a little bit about the applications of influencer marketing outside of LinkedIn too, because it's such a big concept in 2017, especially.
Yeah, and if there's anything else that you think that we should add to this, let us know. But this is a really great trick, and now you have it. So,
and if you're watching this in the future, and 2017 seems like a long time ago, then just remember that it's still important, even in whenever you're watching this video.
All right, now we're going to go on to our next part, which is influencer marketing and how important that is. So
thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate your time.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Stay classy.
Stay classy.